Welcome to the Parque Norte here in Buenos Aires, a tranquil setting for this G20 summit, the first G20 to be held in South America. But a lot of tensions and simmering, escalating problems here amongst the world leaders, just 19 at the moment. Angela Merkel is yet to arrive. Her plane broke down en route. She's expected in the next few hours. But the issues dominating at this summit are trade, in particular the trade war between China and Washington. Will there be some truce? Presidents Xi Jinping and Donald Trump meet for dinner tomorrow. All eyes on that. Also, those escalating tensions between Russia and Ukraine. Donald Trump cancelled a bilateral with Vladimir Putin, but we've heard, in fact, from the Russian side that there might be a pass-by, a brush-by meeting between President Putin and Donald Trump. Also, rising tensions about how the world is going to react to MBS, the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. This his first appearance really on the world stage since that murder of the Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi in Istanbul last month. Let's catch up with all the latest developments. This report by our diplomatic correspondent, James Landell.
These days, international summits tend to focus on one man. What he says, what he tweets, what he does. This morning, Donald Trump met his host, President Macri of Argentina, and, at least for now, he was all charm.
I've been friends with Mauricio for a long time, many years. People wouldn't know that. He was a very young man, very handsome man.
What the US president doesn't like is being part of a crowd, and at this summit, he's one of 20 world leaders converging on Buenos Aires, all with their own agendas and plans for world affairs. Theresa May is the first British Prime Minister ever to visit this city, taking a break from her Brexit troubles, but her focus inevitably was on persuading MPs to support her deal back home.
People voted for Brexit, and I think it's up to us to deliver Brexit. And the message I get from members of the public is that they want the government to do that. They want us to deliver Brexit, and we want to do it in a way that protects people's jobs.
The main issue at this summit is Donald Trump's trade war with this man, President Xi of China. They'll meet for the first time since new tariffs were imposed on billions of pounds of goods, but few expect a breakthrough here. President Putin is likely to face tough questions over Russia's seizure of Ukrainian vessels. President Trump said he wouldn't meet the Russian leader until the confrontation was resolved. And Mohammed bin Salman, the Saudi Crown Prince, is also in town, looking to repair his reputation after the murder of the Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Theresa May says she's looking for a full and transparent investigation. But for all these tensions, European leaders said it was important for the G20 to come together to tackle the world's problems.
No one country, no one region can go it alone. We are, and we will do it during these G20 meetings, of the opinion that there is no alternative to multilateral cooperation.
A trade war, a naval confrontation, tensions with Saudi Arabia, and of course the presence of Donald Trump. This is not a recipe for a smooth summit. The question is, what can these leaders find to agree on? James Landell, BBC News in Buenos Aires.
Well, events started early this morning, local time. Donald Trump had a breakfast meeting at the Casa Rosada with President Macri of Argentina. They had an hour together. Both men actually have known each other for several decades, having been involved in real estate deals in the past. Some rumours suggest that they were quite competitive in those early days. They apparently played golf together, and one story suggests that Donald Trump broke his golf clubs after losing. I haven't been able to confirm that, but anyway, there is a history there. And President Macri, during the presidential election, reportedly supported Hillary Clinton, but once Donald Trump won, was very keen to ring him and praise him. Donald Trump, after that, signed the successor to the NAFTA trade deal, the USMCA, with Justin Trudeau and Mexico. Donald Trump said it was a historic deal for America. This is what he had to say after that signing.
The USMCA is the largest, most significant, modern and balanced trade agreement in history. All of our countries will benefit greatly. It is probably the largest trade deal ever made also. In the United States, the new trade pact will support high-paying manufacturing jobs and promote greater access for American exports across the range of sectors, including our farming, manufacturing, and service industries.
Well, that was the new trade deal with Mexico and Canada. But of course, most eyes here on what President Trump and President Xi Jinping of China will or won't agree about the current trade war and the tariffs on aluminium and steel. The next round of tariffs are apparently due to come into force on January the 1st, increasing tariffs from 10% to 25%.